Welcome to India New Year News. Our guest today is Babu Koganti. He is a founder of Godavari restaurant, which has been consistently ranked as one of the top Indian restaurants by India New Year News. He is on our show today because he is opening a dosa restaurant in Boston's booming Seaport Hotel, and also another restaurant he is planning to open in Godavari. He will give us all details as we talk to him. So, Babu, welcome to our show,
Thank
and
you.
thank you very much for your time.
No problem. My pleasure.
Okay. So, first, congratulations to you that every year we do a survey and you come really on the top of the best Indian restaurants. So, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And so let's first start with what made you open a restaurant in Boston's booming Seaport Hotel, and what is going to be its name, where it is going to be located, and why it is going to be different.
Yeah, as you all know, Boston Seaport is one of the hot spots in Boston, which is growing and which is going crazily. And there every kind of restaurant in Seaport. You talk about Italian, Mexican, American. There's a bagel place. There is Starbucks. There is Shake Shack. Everything up there except Indian. So the
Sure.
Chipotle. So we thought we need to have a fast casual Indian restaurant, Indian place in Seaport, and Amazon. And with Amazon coming up, so we found a great spot right next to Amazon.
Mhm.
So we wanted to open up a fast casual. We already have a fast casual in downtown Boston called Wanga, close to
Mhm.
Faneuil Hall.
Mhm.
Seaport is a complete different market, and we don't want to do the same Wanga, same Indian food. Rather, we thought dosa has a huge potential, and it's loved by 1 billion people in India. I haven't met a person who hate dosa in my life.
Sure, sure, yeah. I
So
mean, actually, me and my family is also a big fan of dosa too.
yeah,
Yes.
we thought dosa is still underrated in India. So it has a potential to be the next pizza in US. So we thought let's lay a foundation and next generations can take it over. We decided to go ahead an exclusive dosa place with 30 kinds of dosas. We're gonna have there. It's called Madras Dosa Company. So
Mhm.
we want to name it as Madras Dosa Company, and we're gonna have like a 20, 25 kinds of dosas. We're gonna have idlis. We're gonna have pulao and sandwiches and chaat. So very fast
Excellent.
casual, just like Chipotle. Very easy to grab and go. And the packaging is going to be very sophisticated, very upscale packaging. Which because right now most of the non-Indian community think Indian food is more greasier, Indian food is not packed well, and all that. But we are overcoming that, and we got this specialized dosa boxes made in China. We did a lot of R&D what a dosa takes because to pack dosa you need to pack it and you need to pack chutneys, sambar separate, and you have to open all of that. It's very hard to eat dosa.
Sure.
So we
Yes.
came up with a very we did a lot of R&D on this, and we it took us almost 3-4 months to come up with this design. I'll show you a design of the dosa box what we are planning right
Sure.
here. So this is going to be the dosa box which we're getting.
Hmm.
So
And when you
once you open it up, so it's when you open it up, it's gonna have the dosa and the chutneys, everything packed
okay,
well.
and
So it's
sambar
easy for
too.
you to just and sambar too. So we're gonna
Sam.
have two chutneys and a sambar.
Okay. Good.
Everything comes in this box, so
Perfect.
it's easily packed and
So
so you all you have to do. Yeah.
my next question was going to be, which you already answered, but I'm going to ask you again, how you
Uh-huh.
are going to teach non-Indians to eat dosa because it can be very
So
messy and.
yes, exactly. So dosa is nothing but a crepe, which
Mhm.
everybody is used to eating crepes. So, but most of the non-Indian clientele are used to eat sweet crepes because
Mhm.
most of them wanted desert crepes. But dosa is a savory crepe,
Sure.
so we just are advertising it as a crepe with Indian touch to it. So you can fill it up with whatever you want. You can fill it up with masala, onions, and first time ever we're trying out. We're gonna do pineapple dosas. We're gonna do Nutella dosa. We're gonna do Horlicks dosa. We're gonna do a boost dosa. We're
Mhm.
gonna do a mango dosa. So we're making it go across the continent, mixing it up dosas with the crepes. So a lot of
Excellent.
people, and to our surprise, when we're on Instagram and everything, most of the American and non-Indian community, they know dosa already
Yeah.
because
Sure.
dosa is vegan, dosa is gluten free. So everybody wants like a light food. It can be had as a breakfast, lunch, and a dinner.
And when you are going to open that Seaport location?
This is mostly it's going to be open after the long weekend of July. Probably we're looking at 7th of July. We're going to open this place up.
Okay. Now, my next question is that you also off the camera, you told me that you are opening another restaurant in Norwood, I think.
Yes. So we are opening another restaurant in Norwood called 1947 by Godavari. So that is going to have a little different menu from Godavari. It's going to have few chaat items, few sandwiches, and a Jain menu to it. Because a lot of Norwood, in and around Norwood, there are a lot of Swaminarayan and Jain eaters.
Sure.
So we're going to incorporate that into that menu up there. So that's the reason we want to call it as a different brand name. So we're going to call it as 1947 by Godavari.
So why 1947?
1947, everybody would be connected to the year of our independence.
Okay, that's
so the location is an amazing location. It's right next to the Apna Bazaar on Norwood, on Providence Highway.
Yeah,
right next door.
Right,
so
sure. Right on Route 1, right?
Yes, right. That's on Route 1. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So now tell us more about Godavari. How many restaurants you have and where they are located, and all they operate by different names, or all are called Godavari?
Yeah. So as you all know, Godavari is a small restaurant which started in our own Boston, Norwood, a suburb of Boston. We started with as one restaurant, and today we have more than 20 locations across the country. We franchised it out across the country, and most of them are called Godavari, but different concept. We call them different names. There's one called Kiladi in downtown New York, Manhattan. That's the America's first South Indian gastrobar. That is more of a drinks and a South Indian fusion menu. So that is called Kiladi up there. And other locations are called Godavaris. All Godavaris. And
you have in Boston area, New York City, where else you have?
So we have Godavaris in Boston. We have it in Rhode Island, Hartford, Connecticut, Jersey City, Edison, Princeton, New Jersey is coming up soon. We have one in Delaware. We have another one in Herndon, Virginia. We have another one in Charlotte, North Carolina. Chicago, we have a couple of them. We have in Kansas City. We have in Cincinnati. We have in Tampa, Florida. So they're spread out across the country.
So Babu, I must say that I'm very impressed that very quietly you have created this big empire of Indian restaurants, which is congratulations again on your success.
Thank you.
And we get good feedback about the quality of food, especially sometime when we go and visit your restaurant in Woburn, Godavari, and
right.
So the food is excellent and quality is excellent. Now, other question for you is that the pandemic was very tough for all the restaurants everywhere.
Yes.
How did you manage to survive and do good?
Like any other restaurant, we had tough times initially, but throughout the pandemic, we never shut down our doors, not even for one day, not even for half a day at least. So we were open throughout the year, and to our surprise, everybody's working from home and people want to get food. So we were first 2-3 months were a little tough, but after that we picked up back again with the to-goes and deliveries. We did a lot of deliveries. So we spread our limits from all the way from Woburn to Waltham, Woburn to Malden, Woburn to Boston. So we delivered a lot. So we were able to survive with deliveries, to go pickups and all that. And once the dining is back, and we're pretty much back before pre-pandemic stage.
Sure, it's already
we have been doing, yes.
Yeah, excellent. Now I have also to ask you one question that also during the last 1 year, the wedding and various events and caterings were shut down virtually.
Right.
You guys also do catering for events as well, right?
Yes, we do a lot of live caterings. We do catering, and we are very specialized in doing live caterings like live dosas, live appetizers, live idlis, live tandoor, and all that. So, last 1 year we haven't done a lot, but since last 2 months, all the caterings are picking up again. Everybody want to party. It's been a year. People didn't get a chance to get together. So we have been going back on track with the caterings and everything.
Okay. And also, do you also do catering for the Indian weddings and all? Or
yes, we do. We do as big as we just did a big wedding for 300 people, and we did big caterings like more than 2,000 people too, like big conventions and all. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I think once also you had come to our health expo as well. I think,
yes.
You had a stall there, and yes. Okay. So, so Babu, again, thank you very much for your time, and I really appreciate your all the things you are doing and keeping up the good quality of food, and all the best
Wrong.
with your new opening in Norwood
Thank
as
you.
well as in Seaport Hotel. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on your show.
Sure.